In the quietest moments of this city, stories unfold amidst the clanging of iron. Have you ever noticed? There are always people like you in the gym. You're like a precision-tuned clock, regardless of the storms outside or the holiday fireworks. You always show up at that same squat rack, wearing a faded tank top with palms covered in thick, hard calluses. Watching you grit your teeth under the bar, face contorted, sweat dripping from your chin to the floor. Others might wonder in the brief moments between scrolling through videos, what exactly are you after? Is it extreme self-discipline, or a kind of pathological self-torture? If someone thinks you're just playing a game with your physique, they've underestimated the human instinct to confront pain. Today, let's peel back this layer of muscle to glimpse the truth behind fitness ascetics like you. We must admit, modern life is essentially a frustrating game of probability. You walk on thin ice at the office. After 17 revisions, you might still be rejected. You carefully nurture a relationship, giving your all, only to receive a cold, red exclamation mark. This total disconnection between input and output leaves you in a state of learned helplessness. But when you push open those heavy gym doors, you enter an absolute realm ruled by the laws of physics. Here, the logic is mercifully simple. 100 kilograms is always 100 kilograms. It won't get lighter because you're having a bad day. Nor will it cut you slack because of who you know. As long as you push that barbell, your chest muscles will feel that tearing pump. As long as you keep training, that muscle will inevitably grow. This instant feedback and absolute control is the psychological compensation you crave most. For you, gripping that cold steel bar isn't about competition, but about building a psychological sanctuary in an out-of-control world. Some might ask, doesn't that searing muscle pain bother you? Biology tells you, it hurts, but your brain gives you a bonus. When you push your body to the edge of collapse to finish that last rep to failure, your brain releases endorphins like a dam opening up. A natural painkiller more potent than morphine, it brings a pleasure far from the cheap thrill of social media. A serenity akin to surviving a disaster. It is the liberation you've earned after a brutal war. When you finish your last set and sit on the floor, gasping for air and staring at the ceiling, you are in a state of flow. In those few minutes, all KPIs, mortgages, and interpersonal conflicts vanish. The world becomes exceptionally quiet, leaving only the burn in your lungs and the powerful beat of your heart. This sharp switch from extreme pain to extreme relaxation creates an addiction. You aren't chasing slabs of meat, but those moments of clearing your mind and a vacation for the soul. Is it simply to fill out an oversized t-shirt or to harvest cheap likes on social media? Digging deeper, we find a heartbreaking defense mechanism hidden within. In this era of rampant anxiety, muscle becomes your physical defense against emptiness. When you label yourself a gym goer, you are actually torturing your flesh to confirm that you still possess willpower. The moral superiority born of this discipline helps you ward off deep-seated insecurities. Sometimes you go to the gym every day not because you love lifting, but because you fear the self that stops training. You fear becoming soft, lazy, and losing your edge just like everyone else. This fear of mediocrity and collapse is the true whip cracking behind you. You lift desperately to distance yourself from that depraved self. Muscles aren't for showing off power. They prove that even if the world collapses, you can maintain your dignity. As you stand before the mirror time and again, confronting gravity, have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what is the real meaning of fitness? Is it for a few centimeters of arm growth? To get a perfect number on a physical exam? Or to gain an entry ticket to being popular in this looks-driven world? Actually, the deepest meaning lies not in the body you build, but in the process of building it, where you kill your weaker self. Every muscle tear is a farewell to your comfort zone. Every struggle after failure is a simulation of life's hardest moments. Its meaning is that once you've learned to survive under iron, you learn to survive under life's weight. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, but standing tall under the burden, feeling your vibrant vitality. So, stop asking if you're tired. For someone who trains as hard as you do, those hundreds of kilograms aren't a burden. They are your shield against the void of life. As Camus wrote, the struggle itself toward the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. Fitness isn't about making your body a cage, but building a stronger home for your soul. If you're feeling exhausted or like life is spinning out of control right now, perhaps you too can try to lift the weight that belongs to you. In the sweat, find back that long-lost, complete self. Follow Little White Psych as we dig into the psychological truths behind human behavior. See you next time.